Hey everybody, this is Vi. I'm checking out Sipho. This is part of the AGDG Demo Day 20, and this is a game I have played before. I played it last demo day, maybe. Yeah, so it was a couple months ago, anyways. It was really cool back then. It seems like it's quite far along, so hopefully they've tweaked a number of things since then. We're gonna give it a shot and find out what's different. See if we can give some good feedback here. I've got the game page open here. It says we highly recommend installing the game, which I did. This is an early development alpha build. There might be issues, of course. Will be available on Steam eventually. Sipho is a game about being a sea creature colony loosely based on some eerie real-life underwater creatures. Siphonophore. The colony uses individual creatures called zooids. Each zooid specializes in some sort of basic behavior. Some zooids eat food, others are responsible for movement, attacking other creatures, or providing structural support. All of the zooids combine into a single colony to use each other for a common goal, survival. Collect nutritious green food to use it for growing new zooids. Use weaponized zooids to kill other siphonophores, or siphonophores, for even more food. Kill bosses to unlock new zooids. Interesting. Depending on the movement type, different controls, WASD, A and D to rotate. Now I think I remember that using mouse and keyboard with like, right, they have three different control methods: tank, twin stick, and auto turn. Yeah, I think the twin stick one, which is WASD for movement and mouse for rotation, that seems like it's far superior to the others to me. Skill controls. Skills can be activated according to their bound positions on the skill bar. Mouse 1, mouse 2, keys 1, 2, and 3. You can rebind skills in the growing menu. Growing control space or grow button. To enter exit the growing menu, you can click, drag, or use keys 1, 2, 3, and 4 to select a zooid you want to build. Clicking, near a white glowing zooid will grow your selected zooid next to it. Alright, so let's go into the game here. I gotta get rid of this overlay. So as I said before, I did play a slightly earlier version of this game. I have not played this particular one, so I haven't seen past the screen. I think this is a new opening screen here. It's got kind of a demo thing going in the background, so that's pretty cool. Got some stuff at the bottom here if you want to follow. You can Google this easily enough, of course. See what options. I don't think there were options like this before. We got sensitivity, movement type, twin stick. I think that's what we want. Volume, graphics, gameplay, UI, scale. Interesting. Go ahead and click on new game. Your breed, Advena, creature not out of this world. Designed to adapt and kill. Can easily change movement direction but lacks top speed. Uses spikes and poison to deal with foes. What about this? Oh, different. Okay, so before I believe I played with this kind. I did, yeah. So I wasn't actually sure. I think I had kind of the idea that there were different breeds, I guess they're called, that have different abilities. Seems like quite a number. There's what, 4 of them? So that's cool. So presumably they all play different, so that's really nice. And of course, because you kind of build your body, there's supposedly different, play styles you can kind of evolve into. Alright, so this one is question mark. This one is Bukinus. Creatures that have adapted to live in plant-rich environment. Evolved in harsh environment, sea creatures have learned to adapt themselves for higher survivability. So this isn't really giving me. See, this is some specific information. These don't really have anything that specific about what they are good at or anything, or what their strengths and weaknesses are, but I guess for now we'll just choose one. Maybe this one, it looks kind of semi-familiar or something. I don't know. Let us begin. Tutorial. I can zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. Right, so there is a little bit of a time. It doesn't just turn instantly when you move your mouse. these little bubbles here. This is food used to grow. It also heals. Click grow orb or press spacebar to enter growth mode. Is that down here? The UI has definitely changed a bit since I played. Growth mode, where you design the parasite. Welcome to growth mode. In growth mode, you spend nutrition to grow new parts called zooids. Each zooid has a unique function. Your building blocks, structure zooids, or this one. Can only be grown next to other structure zooids, and they slightly increase your nutrition capacity. These are for movement. The more you grow, the more you need. Combat zooids, damage and kill. Consumption, so these are the ones you need to eat food. So you need these in order to eat, apparently. I think it's these and also the, like, the core one you have, I guess, can eat, maybe? So interestingly, our grid is kind of off kilter here. So what do we have? We have 8 food. And I believe that the thing I didn't figure out last time until a little later is that you can build and then like unbuild things, but at least in the last version there was a bit of a cost associated with unbuilding, so you could kind of lose food through doing that. And I think they mentioned when I spoke with the developers that they changed it so that while you're still in the build menu, you can kind of freely unbuild things, but after you kind of commit to it, then you might have a little bit of a cost associated with unbuilding and rebuilding. So right now we have 8 to work with. We want a claw, I guess. Put it right on the front there. And that's mouse 2. It looks like mouse 1 is dash. We might even want to move these. Now, how do we do that? Can we... Oh, we can click and drag. It's nice. And I think... Oh, we can get a structure one, but... Do we want to? Not really. So... Alright, the dash only works if you're pressing in a direction. Kind of my first sort of intuition is that it would just kind of dash, not necessarily always dash where I'm pointing, which I mean you could do that as well, but it, you know, obviously there's more utility to being able to dash in any direction. But if I'm not pressing any direction and I press dash, it might be nice if it just kind of goes forward wherever you're facing. That just seems intuitive to me. Your current nutrition is represented by the orb at the bottom left corner. Yeah, I figured that out. Now it seems like I rotate a lot slower now that I put this thing on here. I don't know if that means, like, if I add more of the mobility guys, will they just make me spin faster too? A skill bar at the bottom right contains every skill. The text on each box represents the key. There's energy also associated with apparently anything. Rebind skills. Yep. Alright, I'm very slow now without that. After I added this big, apparently heavy claw. Ungrow zooids by right-clicking or shift left-clicking them in growth mode, right? Use your combat zooids to destroy this rock obstacle. Crunch, crunch. Was that food? Oh, there's food in it. Okay, so this guy I can kill. Can eat you. Got more food to work with here. I want movement. Let's put it right on the butt there. And... can grow a shell for extra protection. I didn't know that. That's interesting. So we might want to put these kind of on the sides or something when I have more food. I don't know. Again, that idea of the cost associated with ungrowing and kind of rebuilding yourself. I'm not sure if they've made changes to that at this point, but it makes me kind of, I guess, worry in a way about how I build this currently, because there's an idea of you know, what's best for me right now, and then there's an idea of what's best for me down the line. The idea of kind of trying to plan ahead, which can kind of work into a strategy, but on the other hand, you know, especially where I'm not that familiar with the game, I don't really know what I should do in that regard. So I'd prefer to just kind of focus on what works now and be able to kind of restructure later according to what I unlock and what happens to me in general. Your progress through the game, diving through whirlpools, deeper waters, and more difficult challenges. So I think we just... It's probably not anything to find around here, I assume. Nope, let's just go down Azure Depths. So this is apparently background. Ooh, interesting parallax here. That's just cosmetic. Now what would that be? Pick it up and then oh yeah, I go fast. Okay. There's not really any indication of how much time this lasts. Which is really not a big deal, I don't think. But I do notice that. So generally the idea is you want to kind of kill the core thing here. God, he spit some bubbles out. Okay, so I got the core and then the core kills it. Oop, I gotta get that into my core, so that's awkward. Yeah, I don't really have a sense of direction. You know, it's kind of just meander, I suppose. Uh-oh. Ouch, ouch. Holy cow, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Good thing that food heals you. Guy almost got me. Alright, it is time to dive deeper. Well, I gotta use up my food here, because I'm full. And we have structured things. Got eaters. We want to work on... I guess we gotta put that on a little bit of an angle, but I don't think we can fit anything like over here. So might as well just put it straight out to the sides. 11 left. I think these also get more expensive like the more you build, if I remember correctly. Gonna need food things. These only. +4 nutrition capacity, +2 energy recharge. Ability push mass 2, drag 10. It doesn't sound like an ability to me, it sounds like statistics. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Mass 2, drag 10, 2, drag 5, mass 1, drag 1. So I assume the drag is what slows you down. I actually don't know. You could argue both mass and drag would slow you down. I don't really know what the difference is there. Maybe mass would have more to do with acceleration, you know, that would be intuitive. I don't know. Could only guess at this point. Thing is, you can't just keep building like on top of things like this. So if I wanted to... Apparently you can move it, I guess, for free? Without ungrowing it, I think. So that's nice. But yeah, in terms of what you can kind of finagle things into, I don't know. Yeah, because there's not so many options that you can kind of cheat more into it. More onto the connection points, I guess. You can do that. I don't know that if it's facing this way, would that even... There is an arrow on it, so it kind of suggests that maybe maybe the positioning is important with regards to movement, but I'm not sure how that works either. I'd have to, I guess, experiment with it. I could try... is that legal? Legal placement? I guess so. Try something silly like this. What else do I have? 6 more. These things are huge, so we can't really... Like the other kind I had little spears, and you can kind of put like a whole pile of them on the front and just kind of stab with all of them at once. So that was really strong. Let's stick this on the butt for now. I guess we're just gonna try this, kind of see what happens here. So, it does appear to affect movement a lot, so I can move backwards a lot faster. A lot faster. Ooh. Oh no 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 no! Oh, crap. Oh, that's kind of weird. Am I going down or am I stuck? Okay. So yeah, I didn't really want to do that because there's more. What the? Oh, I thought that was me. I didn't really want to do that because there's more food to get, so unfortunately I fell down here. Looks like I can just freely move this stuff, so that's nice. And yeah, be good. Oops, wrong button there. Oh, looks like a little. Forgot I can zoom out manually. I was gonna say it felt a little zoomed in. You could consider moving the camera a little bit more in the direction you're facing, or at least moving. Jeez, that guy. Ouch. Oh, I move sideways extremely slow. That's a problem. And backwards, apparently. It's a very big difference between... I'm gonna try. Maybe this'll be somehow slightly more something. Would that give me? It's hard to really judge. If that's actually better or if everything is worse. I'm actually thinking nothing else I can run away faster like this. Oh jeez, no, he's not having any of it. He's got so many things on him. How am I supposed to fight this guy? I think if I had gotten more of the food in the last one, I would have been better equipped, but he's giving me some space, thankfully. I think his AI seems to be kind of move in and attack once and then move back. Oh, jeez, well, don't just walk in. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't think you heal over time. So I'm not really sure. Gosh. Oh no, he's destroying me. I'm gonna die. I can't do anything now. No, I can't. I'm just gonna have to die. Oh, he's got little spitter things. He can spit. You have died. Unfortunately, I think this is sort of... Yeah, this is... kind of a permadeath sort of thing. So unfortunately, I don't get to retry anything. So that was pretty rough. Well, might as well try the other ones. Even though I didn't get like a that much of a feel for the other kind. I don't want the video to go on for too many hours here, so we got some... I think we have 5. Now, we didn't do the tutorial? No. So how... Start with 5. Try go... Let's click on this. Wait, it's not showing... it's not showing it on the screen here. Okay. Makes sense if the screen would kind of follow this guy. Which one was it gonna do this? This one, I think. I go in the tutorial. Oops. No. Holy heck, go away. I do have to reset the... Oh, I can't. It won't let me bind this to mouse 2 for some reason. It's apparently expecting me to get another ability before I can use the other binds, which doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, the weird thing I'm noticing is that I already have 8 food, which is already more than I started with when I skipped the tutorial. So naturally, if you're gonna have some kind of... And all these and stuff, if you're gonna have some... I think you start with what you build in the tutorial, don't you? So if you have like a big benefit to starting in the tutorial versus just skipping the tutorial. That wouldn't be very good. It's brittle. Energy. A cheaper mover propels you forwards and can also slowly move in other directions. Ah, interesting. This suit has evolved to emit spike-like projectiles, attacking foes from a distance. Oh, I remember using that before. Eater. Sucking up from far away. Yeah, so I'm gonna want this guy. Oh, I'm gonna move back here. Oh, not that. What am I doing? You want the combat one, and we don't have enough. Okay, so again, we have to. It's not working. This. Oh, do I have to go in the build menu? Oh, the grow menu. So I can't change this unless I go in the grow menu. So that's why I wasn't able to figure that out before. Oh, interesting. Plop. So now this has a lot. Well, it's not showing the arrows anymore. It's a little weird that when you grow it, it shows the arrows, but then when you just go to move it, it doesn't. But this apparently has more versatile movement than like the last one that I was using, so that's kind of cool. Why is it flashing green? Feels quite nimble. So yeah, you start out with whatever you built in the thing there, so there's a lot of benefit to going through the tutorial currently. Oh, click. So I ran out of energy from dashing so much. So keep an eye on that. It does take... I know that there was like an option to scale the UI, which I might actually try that. Let's see, what was it at before? It's at 100 here. Might try like 130. Could afford to do more. And if nothing else, this is a lot more visible out of the corner of my eye. I don't have to necessarily look exactly at it. So, like I was mentioning before about the camera, it doesn't seem very dynamic. You could move it just a little more towards where you're facing or where you're moving, especially if you're moving up. Like it actually seems to lag a little bit behind you. It's almost the opposite of what you want, because this amount of space right here on the screen, you can't really see very far in front of you. Going left and right, you can see a lot more. That's just the nature of 16:9, so that's something you have to consider. You could make the camera work with you a little better. If you're going up, you could move it up more. You could make it follow the mouse, but just making it follow your movement would probably be pretty good too. Either way, you could experiment with it. Alright, yeah, run out of energy pretty fast doing that. Ooh, he's got little bubbles. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, these shots don't inherit your inertia? Or maybe they do. Can't really tell. Let's get this. I don't know how long the food lasts if it ever disappears here. Actually, it does look like it does inherit your inertia. So yeah, sometimes it seemed like when I was trying to chase guys down, it was hard to hit them because they were running away so fast, but so that's just the way it is. Okay, so it does help to point yourself in the direction you're going because of my position of the locomotion parts here. Now I think I saw another guy. Oh, there's all sorts of food. Oh. I'm at 13 out of 15. I guess that's what this is trying to indicate, like I have a lot. I should use it. Oh, it's just, it didn't give me any more. Oh, that's weird. So yeah, I don't know if that was like a, maybe it was like a 5 or more than one food, and because I couldn't hold that much, it just discarded all of it instead of maxing out my thing. It's pretty lousy. I also don't like the idea of being able to eat the food when you can't actually get anything from it. It'd be nice if you just kind of bumped against it, I think. So those are things to consider. I'm not really sure what happened in this case. Alright. So gonna do this sort of thing. Eater. Yeah, so something I kind of noticed last time I played is that it kind of feels like don't necessarily have a lot of different options for builds. Like I feel like I'm kind of doing the same sort of build even with using a different species or whatever this is of zooid. Or I guess the zooids are the individual parts, but I feel like I'm just kind of doing the same things with the building. Like this just kind of naturally makes sense. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of variation in approaches I could take. Maybe there is some, but I don't know. I don't feel like I can be very creative in this as it is. So you're gonna want one of these anyway, so might as well. You can obviously choose between like more combat things or more speed things, which in terms of what actually works, you might even be kind of restricted in that sense, because if you there's probably certain within even that small concept of weighing it more combat or more mobility, there's probably kind of a right and wrong answer in the context of the game. I'm gonna guess in terms of what is kind of viable for facing bosses and such. I'm gonna guess that the bosses would easily overpower you if you focused on combat heavy without movement, because they're so big. But having more movement, it obviously gives you the ability to make it more of a skill based thing, because you can avoid their attacks and try and pick them apart. So yeah, if you're going to be facing things that are bigger than you, then the brute force approach isn't, I imagine, won't work very well at all. Eat it. Eat it. What? Oh. Right. No, I don't want to go deeper. I'm gonna kill these things and eat them. Holy heck. I want the food, man. They're all gonna suck me down, aren't they? Oh, look, it's getting bigger even. That stinks. I want more food. Alright, so yeah, there's a boss already. You don't have a lot of time to build yourself up here. I can make another thing. These appear to like facing straight forward given how they work, so we'll try this. I'm relatively fast with this species. Again, I can't really see very far ahead of me here. Oh, he just rebuilt it. I guess he has some excess food that he can use here. Oh no, I can't dash sideways. It's just extremely slow. Stop blowing him back. Oh, heck. Oh, come on. Give me that. No, no, no. He's just blowing him back. That's so mean. Oh, he killed one. There. Now what, huh? The heck you gonna do now? Kill those blower things and then you're done, bro. There. Nice. Wait, don't make me dive. No. I want all the food. So yeah, something to think about is how you want to deal with this end of the situation here, where there's like all this food and you could, in theory, eat a lot of it. But the game kind of tries to force you down before you can eat everything, so that can be potentially frustrating. Now what is this? Zoo had added radial Totalicus notoplanicus. Cost 5, a twisted alien mover, can propel in any direction but not as fast as other movement zooids. So this looks like one that I had on the different species from before. Interesting. No, I want the food. I want it. Oh, and this time oh gosh, I clicked it accidentally. Oh no. Oh wait, the parts are still here. Is that what happened? So maybe they do let you get everything. Huh, interesting. Well, if that's the case, that's cool. On the other hand, though, on the earlier ones, there were those cases where it just kind of sucks you down without your permission. So, you know, it's the same concept. It's just not as, it's not applying to the boss, I guess, apparently. Which is good because the bosses are really juicy, but I only have 5. I only managed to get 5 somehow. How did that work? I don't really understand how I could kill a whole boss and eat all that and then only have 5. Like, I don't know what happened there. I feel like something happened there. It will regrow automatically. Huh. Does it regrow from eating? Is that where a lot of my food went? Is kind of regrowing this guy? And if so, why isn't he back yet? That's odd. Then what does bring it back? Because I feel like everything's at full health, isn't it? I have extra food. Huh. Alright. I only have 5. I guess I'll use one of these though, I think. Yeah, it seems omnidirectional, so there's not like a preferred orientation with this part. Oh, it kicked this thing out. Wait, what? Now it says this is destroyed. That doesn't make any sense. Something buggy going on here. I don't know what's going on. That is very bizarre. Oh, it placed this one. So yeah, there's something... I guess this display here is not working right or something. It's very weird. But I'm hoping that I eat you with my butt here. Hoping that if I get some more food, that'll regrow. Ooh. It is pretty cool how you can kind of kill their means of self-defense and then you can kind of pick them apart because, ooh, that's not great. Ouch. Got poisoned. You gotta suck things up with your butt. What is that? Oh, I gotta line it up correctly here. Eat it. What the heck? Wow, that was weird. It looked like it shot at me, but I understand that's not really how it works. The AI definitely seems smarter than it was before, so that's cool. I want to regrow this thing. It's still not regrowing, I don't understand. How does it regrow? I feel like I'm collecting more than I'm accumulating. Yeah, see, so is it all going towards this part that was apparently not even showing up anymore? I think there's something buggy going on because my grow meter isn't going up and that thing kind of seemed to bug out a bit, so I don't know what happened. Oh shoot. Running out of energy. I do still think this could be more apparent when you start running out of energy, because when I run out I don't notice. Even though I made this huge, like I'm not looking down there at all. And it's just like I can tell that when I'm clicking and nothing is happening, so I'm like, oh, that's right, I ran out of energy. It'd be nice if there is maybe some kind of visual effect or something. Just indicate if that's the case. Alright, I am getting more food gradually. It's only at 5. Even though I've collected a few things here and there. That guy just completely ran away? Holy cow. Okay, I'm at 6. I'm assuming the little ones are worth more than... Like, do you have to get like a certain number of the little ones in order to equal 1 of the nutrition? I don't know how that works. That was a Sonic thing. Why is it... Oh! Why is the little Sonic symbol green and it's making me glow? That's weird, I don't know what that is. Pretty sure the Sonic thing used to be the speed thing, but... it wasn't green. No, heck! I want to eat more! I want food! What the heck? So it does get a little weird when it starts sucking you in and all hell breaks loose there. But yeah, unfortunately, whatever the hell happened here, the thing is gone. I don't really know how this works because I don't know if I'm misreading because it's the smaller food things aren't meant to equal a whole food. I expected they would, but I don't know. Alright, so this is the blue speed thing, which is not a Sonic anymore, or a Sanic. Is this a boss place? Whoa. Wow, this is interesting, because if you were any bigger, you wouldn't be able to fit through here. Oh. Oh, they're just like me. That energy. Eat the food. That is that Sonic thing again. I don't know what that is. It's stuck to me. Oh, it's drawing food in. I was trying to do. Except it was kind of getting stuck on my body instead of getting inside of me. Shoot, I keep running out of energy. Poison. So yeah, this the small ones must just be less than one whole food, nutrition, whatever it's called. There. Let's eat. No. Eat, 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 eat. Eat. I want to go deeper. I want to eat. I gotta use up some of this. Do we want more combat things? We gotta make more of these buildy things. Whoa, what happened? I doubled it. Did I somehow get two of these on the same spot? That apparently is what happened here. So yeah, there's some kind of bug I think that happened here with placing this and the one that was trying to grow back. I don't know what the heck happened there, but what am I doing? I don't want to do that. I do. See, even though you can move these around, I'm hoping what doesn't happen is you get into a case where you need more structure things, but you like can't figure out ways to get them on because you have too many other things. You can't like move them. Like if I had something else right here and I wanted to move something out of the way so I could add more structure things, I might have to ungrow one of them, I guess, in order to just add more structure. So I guess we just want to figure something out like this. Oh, that's cool. We can do whole chunks of it at a time. That's awesome. That's very helpful. It's not hooking on anymore though. Oh, there it goes. A little finicky, but we want to do this whole thing here. Something like this, I guess. I still want the butt. Maybe we could do something like this. Like, I don't know if I move this here or here, what would be more beneficial. I don't have any idea. Maybe you could rotate faster if it's on the outside. I don't know how much this is like physically simulated. Like that would make sense, I guess. I could try that. Maybe we want to do, how much do we have? We have a lot. Maybe we want these on the back. That didn't really help me much, did it? Shoot. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna put the butt back here still. I think it's gonna kind of whip this tail around because I'm gonna guess your center of rotation is gonna be around your, what is that called? Simex? Oop. Just checking my recording here. I've been playing for a little over 40 minutes. This gives you +4 nutrition capacity, +2 energy recharge. What else gives you energy? This gives you more capacity, but not more recharge. Interesting. So that could actually be helpful to have more of these, but they're expensive. I guess everything's getting more expensive because I'm building out more. I actually think it might be nice if it was a little more... I don't know, actually I don't know exactly what +2 energy recharge kind of means in a practical sense, like how much of a bonus that is. But I kind of get the feeling that maybe it'd be nice if it was a little higher, but maybe I'm wrong. It'd be nice to have kind of more of a reason to want to use more of these. Obviously, if you only have one, you could eat everything with that one. But yeah, that energy recharge could be quite nice. Especially, I think as you make more, like if you had like 50 gun things, these things, whatever, you'd probably be using up a lot more energy. Oh, I didn't even realize I had that. The mines. So I gotta start using the other buttons here. Alright, so I gotta figure this out. I only have 10 left. These are getting expensive. You can kind of do this sort of thing. Got this open. But I think I want to put another one of these on, so if you can figure out how to do that, maybe just straight forward like this. Oh, I can put it on the head too, so that should work. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can eat that. Alright, definitely slower. Slower turning, especially. Oh no, here come the things. Wow, I guess that's the center there. Alright, another boss. One's like me, so it's gonna have projectiles. The Q button is... Actually, let me do this. Try E. Poop out the bomb. It'd be nice if I could see a little better approaching this guy. I saw a little purple thing. Oop. I think these could be pretty effective. He's running. Oh, he spit out a lot. So can mine hurt me? Because they look pretty much the same as the enemies, so be nice to know whether or not that's the case. Oh, jeez, I'm hacked. No, 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 no. Dash backwards. Ran out of energy here. Oh, got some of them though. Oh, those. Try this again. Oh, there's some food. Nope, gotta rotate the right way. I wish it would suck that in. Nice to have a little bit of a vacuum there. Look at all these parts. So we want to do this because we can heal from this. Nice. Right. Yeah, this thing, again, I don't know what the regrowing thing is. I kind of figured it would just be you eat stuff and it would regrow. But it didn't seem to be working right before. There, I think I got all their... Ooh! I didn't get all theirs... Jeez, those things killed my shooty parts. Somehow, real fast. Right. You get out of here. I gotta eat some of this. Nope. Rotate. Rotate. It's awkward rotating in the opposite direction. Oh gosh. Oh, it's killing everything. Oh man, that hurt. Ouch. It's pretty unforgiving in terms of growing these back. Oh no, I rotate so slow. And again, this camera's really kind of bumming me out because I can't see the boss. Seems to be working though. Oh, look at all this stuff. Holy moly. Ah, is that gonna hurt me? Didn't look like it hurt me. So if your own mind thing... Oh gosh, that guy came right at me real fast. If your own mind things don't hurt you, it'd probably be nice if there's a little bit of a visual difference, like they're slightly different colored or something. Ah. Alright. Go away. Alright, he's almost done. No, turn. There we go. We got a new thing. Zood added. A strong structure Zood connects other Zoods and is able to sustain a bit more damage. Now these look like parts from the other types of Zuo thingies. +2 max health is 12, +2 nutrition, +2 energy capacity. It's just kind of a more durable structure thing, I guess. Try and eat this. And again, it didn't seem like... I think one of these grew back. Right? And then just these two have to grow back still. You'd think after killing a whole boss and eating his whole body that you would grow back more, but for some reason doesn't seem to be what happened. Earthy blossoms. Pow. He's got a hold of... Oh, he absorbed it. What is that? Oh my gosh. The heck is this guy? Is this a thing that I could choose from the start? Because it looks unfamiliar. Looks like it's got little claws. It's creepy zombie stuff. It's going right for that whirlpool. Why is there a whirlpool already? I'm not going in that whirlpool, they'll suck me in. Give me food. I want your food. No, I want it. I want to eat it. I grew back one of the things. That's good. Okay. Oh, this is one of these food sucky deals. Ooh, poison. Oh, I gotta... Oh, that thing blew up instantly. I don't know why my mind thing, maybe it hit the food and that made it detonate? No. Ouch. It'd be nice to have some numbers about... Oh gosh, no. This is bad, this is bad. This is not good. Give me that food. Holy crap, give me that thing. There. So it does seem relatively brutal in the fact that the food that you use to upgrade yourself is also what you use to heal, because that means every time you take damage that you are sacrificing your ability to progress, which is gonna lessen your chances of success in the long run. It's pretty rough. It's something you'd probably want to consider pretty carefully in terms of just balancing the game in general. I think usually in whatever, roguelites, whatever, that your upgrades and your health are completely separate, so you can manage to get your health back and whatnot. It's not gonna keep you from being able to continue on. Ooh. Ouch. Alright, yeah, so unfortunately I'm going through this whole stage. I haven't been able to grow anything because I just need to heal myself. I've been taking damage here and there, so I just haven't had the opportunity. I have 4 now. I don't think I can afford anything. I might be able to afford like a structured piece. up. Alright, so I think this went down, which is, I'm assuming, means it went towards this thing. It's just, it's not really clear when that happens, what's happening. I'm still, even now, I'm just guessing that that's what's happening. But... oh, lots of food stuff, that's good. Oh, rotate the other way. Oh, it's sucking into my... so it's kind of annoying when this happens, where it gets stuck on your body. That thing still hasn't grown back, jeez. Stop running. You're fast. There. Alright, so we are getting more food gradually. And the thing still hasn't grown back, I don't know why. There it goes. Okay, so... I guess I just waited until I had enough of this before it grew back. But I thought at one point I actually picked up some things and this actually went down, so... either I didn't notice what actually happened. Maybe it went towards healing me, healing my body. I'm not really sure. If it's not buggy and it's all working as intended, I'd suggest making things more clear just what exactly is happening. Somehow. You could put like a little text box, I don't know what you actually call that in games, with a little text box that just lists when things happen. You know, just a little description so you can kind of review kind of the history of actions. Maybe that would be reasonable. Obviously it would take up more UI space and it'd be something you'd have to kind of look at. Take your focus off things, but... oh, something else I was going to mention before, I think I started to say, but I didn't finish. It'd be nice if you had some numbers about kind of exactly like how much damage things do. What is that? Some kind of like invincibility thing or something? But I think, like if I look at the combat thing here, yeah, it doesn't mention anything about how much damage it does. So, I mean, there's an idea that you don't want to overload the player with information when they can just kind of feel it out, but you kind of need information like that in order to make smart decisions. So if I'm working on like an optimized build of some sort, for instance, this thing can drop a mine, which poisons things. It seems to have an area of effect, but I also don't know like how much damage is it doing like over time, and how would that compare to, for instance, this? How much damage do these do? So I can't really compare these, and without being able to compare that, and only being able to guess how much damage things do, I can't really choose optimal solutions here, so there's some way to find those kind of things. What I don't like is that some games are pretty deep and complex, and unfortunately they pretty much require you to open up a wiki page on the internet and reference it like while you're playing in order to make reasonable choices. I've played a number of games like that, and they're usually like really good games, but I just hate the fact that you have to go into some external website in order to just like play the game properly. So I definitely advocate, as much as you can, put the information in the game. Even if you want to have some kind of like a more screen or something. I don't know, like you can't really select this to get more information about it, unfortunately, because clicking on it does this. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to, instead of Like you can make it so that this only happens if you click and drag, but if you just click it once, it selects it, and then it might tell you a little more information about it. That's a thing you could do. It's a possibility. In any case, looks like I have enough to actually build something again. So this has more energy capacity. Oh, this is stronger. Max health is 12 versus 8. Interesting. But yeah, what I was considering is maybe let's try this. Or wait, no, I'll leave this here, but I want to try putting this. I can't get it to face straight forward for some reason. I think it should be able to. Because, like, this one is. So I don't see why this one couldn't face straight forward. Oh, this one can over here. I wonder what's going on there. Can I get you to... Oh, it just doesn't want to work. For some reason, there's some kind of edge case here or something, and I can't get that to fit on properly. I don't know why. What's the deal here? Some kind of magic pixel I can find. I don't think it's gonna work. So here's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try moving that, and then... Huh, I wonder why. Yeah, there must be some kind of edge case or something in the code that's just making that not work, even though it works on the left side. Oh, that's unfortunate. I really wanted to. Just doesn't want to work. It's weird, huh? It's too bad. Kind of ruining my plans here. Guess we'll just kind of, for the sake of... Actually, I guess it doesn't technically need to be symmetrical. I could get away with this. So that's a thing we can do. Plus 2 energy recharge, so in theory, if we spammed a whole lot of these, we could get a lot of energy, and that might be useful. That was all my nutrition, though. So yeah, this is kind of weird. But... we can spam 3 of them. Do we take... We don't seem to take any damage from this. That's good. You can even run into it. Alright, that's nice. Oh no. Alright, next thing. Cathal, I don't know what that means. Recharging energy pretty fast, I guess. Should be able to eat a lot easier. Whoa, get out of here. Heckin', no. I can't rotate. He's killing the hell out of me. Oh my gosh. That thing is mean. Like, yes, I killed him, but... Oh, that's right, I don't use my butt anymore. Yeah, that guy's just so fast, he can just kind of like pin you down and then just drill into you. That's crazy. Holy moly. That guy really hurt me bad. Gosh, yeah, those guys... Oops. they're just so fast that it's like impossible to avoid damage from them. And that guy got a hold of my butt there, and I just couldn't do anything about it. That was pretty concerning. He almost just tore me apart from the back there. It's awkward trying to rotate to get the food. Yeah, I know that's kind of a pretty well-developed concept at this point. I honestly think it's pretty annoying, the amount of work you have to do to get the food. It'd probably be less annoying, I should say, if you could just absorb it into any part of your body. That would simplify things a lot. I know that kind of cuts out a chunk of what you designed these eater things for, but probably be worth considering. I mean, sometimes you do have to make those big, kind of hard changes to make the overall game better. These things are freaking nasty. At least they're fighting each other and not destroying me. Yeah, get dead. I'm gonna eat the heck out of you. Alright, wait, where's my mouth? Come on, gotta rotate correctly here. It's very awkward. Very awkward. Get out of here. Oh, I can push it at him. That's fun. It's actually a lot of fun that you can do that. I like that. Oh no. Oh no, that's my head. That's my freaking head. Jeez, heck, man. You guys are brutal. Oh, there's not enough food. I gotta regrow stuff here. That was harsh. I want that big one. Guy started drilling into my head. Oh my gosh. Heck. That is a very bizarre... The whole form of that guy was just nonsensical. Stop running from me. Heck. Oh, it's so awkward. Trying to rotate to... Let go of that thing. Jeez, heck, man. Whoops. Oh man. Did not mean to spin around like that. Alright. Another one of these weird ones. It's kind of seesawing. It's kind of funny to see really malformed things come at you. Can't chase him down, he's so fast. Alright, gotta spin around here. Go get some food. No, I need that. Want the food. Yes. Right, regrowing parts. Then. Push it at him. Push it at him. Heck. They're so fast. Alright, we're getting some decent food now. I think we rebuilt everything that got killed before. Oh, was that gonna hook up? No, it's over there. I'm stuck. Dead end. Oh no! It went through me. Oh, that was weird. Did not think that was possible. Alright, guess I gotta kill you and try and get that. Whoops. Oh, did I click on this accidentally? Oh, that's annoying. I was trying to shoot. I accidentally clicked on that. At least it didn't. I mean, nothing bad happened. So just open the menu, but. Stop running. Did I end up eating that food or did he get it or something? Is it gone? Ugh, I think that guy's pushing it towards me. I think I sucked it into my head there. Where are my mouths here? I don't think I can really. Ooh, food. No! Rotate! It's one of these things. I'm sure that's useful in rare cases, but a lot of times I just pick those things up when there's not even anyone around. And the sucky thing, I don't really, I mean, it's mildly useful, but it just doesn't seem very useful. Same with the speed thing. I mean, I get it, they're power-ups. They do something positive, but I'm not seeing that much benefit overall. Alright, finally we're getting some food here. I don't know, what is the... Something I didn't consider. I don't know what the condition for passing the stage is. Is it accumulating a certain amount of nutrition? Because that seems to be what it is. Oh gosh, that's nasty. Oh, I can't believe that just happened. That was really nasty. If that's the case, then I don't know if it's like a total... Yeah, I'd like to know what that is, because I think that could be an effective way to work around the fact that if you just keep taking damage, you don't get any stuff to build with. So in some sense, if you just get to keep playing the stage until you get a certain amount of stuff built up, then that could work around that problem entirely, I think. It might mean you're on the stage for like a long time if you're bad or something is poorly balanced. So I guess that would be a downside. So I'm not sure if that was the idea behind. I mean, if that's what you're trying to do already, or if that's something you could consider doing. I don't know if this is. Sometimes it seems like I almost fill this up before the stage ends, which I'm guessing it wouldn't be that you fill this up in order to end the stage, because I could keep building to keep this from filling up. So I'm not sure. I'm just kind of wondering what the trigger is for clearing the stage. Just leave me with questions. But for now, we've got some stuff to build with, so that's good. Kind of like the idea of spamming the eaters. Even though, unfortunately, I can't put this in the right spot here. I don't want to, like, hide these, because they should be up front. That one's damaged. I don't know that this makes any sense. Oops. Yeah, again, this is just not, it's not working with me here, unfortunately. So we just want to make more of these. Do we want the... Let's have more energy capacity, so I think I'll stick with these. Because we want to just kind of... Going sideways means we can put more things forwards. Unfortunately, it's rather expensive to put things on our back to kind of defend the back. I can kind of do like... Oh, that's right, these have to connect to They're structure parts. I can't put them on here. So I build another one like this. I just wish that would work. I don't know why that won't work. Something fishy here. Oh, come on, fit. I don't know. Fortunately, I can't afford another one of these and another gun thing. Or another eater, for that matter. I guess we can ungrow things. I haven't ungrown anything so far, so we can get a little bit. Get 6 nutrition back for one of these. Or 8 for one of these, interesting. This one 20, which I guess is because it's gonna... if this is gonna ungrow a bunch of things, which is what it looks like it's doing, yeah, I think you should definitely highlight the ones. Like when you hover over this, just highlight the connected ones. That would be ungrown, because that would be unfortunate. Especially if I like misclicked or something, that's a different issue, but if I misclicked on like this one, it just ungrew everything. And like I don't even have enough capacity for that, so that would just be disastrous if I ever did that. So something to consider. Just want to fit it into that slot. So weird. It's unfortunate, yeah. Well, we gotta decide on something. I can't do what I want to do. So one of these, do this sort of thing. Just have to do that. And so I didn't get that much more out of it. I think I just got one more of these eater things, then I think I built like a structure part or two. Is this a boss place? Ooh, apparently. He's usually, oh, spawned beforehand, but how does this work? Oh gosh. It's got little drilly bits. Oh gosh, it hurts so much. It hurts so much, it's killing everything. I can't do anything. I have no parts to attack with. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that thing kills me so fast. Grow dead. I think the dead thing is something weird's going down now there. Grade is evolved. Anyways, yeah. Alright, so I died. Yeah, this video's been going on for a long time. Let's see, hour and 20 minutes. Very long video, might as well, I guess, stop here. I think I left a lot of feedback on a lot of things, so hopefully you can derive some stuff there. I'm not going to try and go over everything. I can't even remember everything I mentioned. But, yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. Pretty interesting game. It's quite fun in a lot of ways so far, so that's really good. Some things that are a little unfun. I really, honestly, I think the worst part of the experience so far is the idea of trying to get the food into your little mouth bits. It's super awkward to kind of rotate to weird angles and, you know, get the food in there. I don't know. I mean, you could kind of try and figure out a way to refactor the food eating bits. Maybe if you want to keep the parts that are intended to make you allow you to eat food, um, maybe make it so you could absorb from any direction, any part of your body, but require the food eating bits for some other reason. Um, I don't know. I mean, there are ways you could do that. I'm not sure what the what the best thing would be or anything. I don't know. I don't really have a suggestion for that. But stuff to consider. I think in my personal experience that was probably the most annoying part. Um, and those kind of zombie looking guys were really tough. There are times, especially obviously at the end, that guy just completely annihilated me within seconds, and he just kind of instantly got rid of all my defenses there. And those guys are pretty tough. The concept of damage avoidance is something I like to stress in pretty much any kind of game. And some games you can do it a little more successfully than others, but it's really sort of an ideal that's worth working towards, is the idea that with enough skillful play, you can successfully avoid damage most of the time, which is hard in this kind of game for sure. So, I mean, there's obviously leeway for what I would consider acceptable, but um, yeah, it's kind of tough when you have those really fast guys that can pretty much guarantee damage on you, especially if they can get you in an unfortunate situation where you can't fight back very well. So, stuff to consider. It's hard to balance that kind of thing, especially if you like the idea of guys being fast and faster than you are. Um, Hard to say what would be ideal for that sort of thing, but yeah, definitely stuff to keep in mind for balancing. Any case, hopefully this video was useful. Hopefully you can get some good ideas from it, whatever. If you have any questions for me, please just let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video.